All right, ladies and gents, good afternoon. I just want to kind of circle back on a topic that my good friend Mark reached out, wanted to poke me at on my brain regarding a thought process on a potential trade idea he's looking to take. Now, I would never tell him to certainly take it, certainly not take it. I am not qualified to uniquely offer financial advice, but I had said to him, I go, Mark, I appreciate you reaching out, and I really want to take a minute and break this trade down. So that's what I did. I took a little while here. He's looking at a 4 hour chart on light sweet crude oil. So I pulled up the exact same chart. I marked up the analysis, and come to find out, price action is really struggling in an area of resistance. You can see it's tested this long term channel structure. It's made a second run at it, but has not overcome it yet. Not only that, we're fighting a handful of highs here. Now, every time you penetrate an area like this or a zone like this, the more you trade through it, the more likely it is for price action to actually follow through. So you can see price set this high, retested it here, failed, retested it here, failed, retested it again, failed, has come back here to fail once again, and now we're in the zone, this resistance zone, and we're not really sure what price action is going to do. Now Mark's interested in buying this long, and the thought process is the bias is certainly to the long side. But my concern is this channel structure here, which aligns well with this resistance zone. The channel structure above that aligns well with this resistance zone. I put a little smiley face here in the area that I think offers the most amount of profit potential. So potentially a close up in this area here should yield price to going a little higher before you run into another resistance zone that approaches another descending channel structure. So, you could see this runs from 84 here all the way up to almost 87. So this spread is pretty significant. So this area here marked with the smiley face is really where I think the greatest potential is. So it may be a little premature to buy down here. You see, price came back, tested the slow moving average. We're closed above the VWAP. So this does look good. I mean, this is a nice big impulse. This is a nice correction, and we're starting to impulse higher. But the flip side of this is we always have to look at the other side of the coin. Is this an impulse to the downside, a shallow correction to the upside, and then we fall further down? My concern is this conjunction of resistance structures. This resistance zone is getting quite beat up by all the times price has tested it. So that part doesn't concern me as much as the fact that these two structures exist here. If we get through these two structures, I think you get a pretty good shot, at the high 85s before you start to approach the mid 85s to high 85s, where you start to approach 86, where this resistances start to build in. And then pushing through that high 87, we're definitely running into a conjunction of a resistance zone and a channel structure. But this little window here may serve as some decent profit opportunity. So I just wanted to take a moment, shoot this video, share it with you, let you know what I'm seeing. Definitely want to get through some resistance before we would probably take on the next buying opportunity, in my humble opinion, at least looking at it from this time frame. And with that, I want to wish you a good weekend. And this was just a thought I felt like I would share with you. So I'll talk to you soon. Anthony Speciale. If I can help you in any way, info@Speciale Analysis. Please feel free to reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Take care.